In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened. And now the only question was, could he make it around the base paths unassisted?
25 years ago tonight, Game 1 of the 1988 World Series, and joining us now from the Nesson Studios in Boston, our TBS colleague, Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. So, I saw your tweet that read, "Happy anniversary, Kirk Gibson." So I guess my first question, Eck, happy anniversary to you too?
Yes, this happens every year. It just happens to be 25 years, but it's a great moment. It was a great moment for the game, just not a very good moment for me.
Yeah, I mean, your attitude towards it has always been great to the media and great to the fans, but would you say that on the whole, your 25 years of talking about this, that you dislike talking about it, or really dislike talking about it, or actually hate talking about it?
You know, so it's part of who I am. I'm forever connected with Kirk Gibson, you know, whatever. It's okay. There's so many great things that have happened to me since that time. You know, if that's the only thing it is I have to live with the rest of my life, I'm cool with it.
All this time, Gibson has said that their scouting report on you said that you always tried to backdoor sliders to left-handed hitters on full counts. When he said that, did you believe him? Because there are other parts of the story that he clearly exaggerated, and a lot of people didn't believe him about that.
You know, something, if you give credit to the scout, I mean, you know, you got to give credit. You know, nowadays they scout everything. I mean, at that time, it was a big deal, you know, about this backdoor breaking ball. And you got to give him credit. But that was in his head when he was up to the plate looking for a backdoor breaking ball. Great. But, you know, I don't know how many times it got 3 balls on anybody all season long. Yeah. But I wasn't supposed to throw a backdoor breaking ball. I'm the one that was just supposed to throw all fastballs. But that's when scouting was scouting.
Did you know about this copy of the actual Dodger scouting report on the 1988 A's turning up, an Oral Hershiser's copy that literally has on the 5th line about you, likes to backdoor slider to LH hitters with 3-2 count? It's literally what Gibson would have seen. I mean, that whole thing about the scouting is proved to be true after all these years.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one. He's not going to lie about something like that. Like I told you, if it's in his head and he was looking for it, he got it. And you got to give him credit for, you know, hitting that ball out of the ballpark. But once again, I mean, I didn't throw very many 3-ball counts all year. I mean, I don't walk guys. And the problem is we're supposed to throw all fastballs. I tried to get tricky, and it cost me.
What a moment that was for everybody who was in that ballpark. But my last question has got to be to this one. On days like this, every year, does it seem like that was the only pitch you ever threw? Do we give you enough credit for everything else that you did?
Believe me, I gave up a lot of home runs. That one just was the most costly. But, I mean, I played a long, long time. I was fortunate to play and get to the Hall of Fame. I'll take the Hall of Fame anytime. He can have that home run.
The Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley of TBS and in this part of the postseason at Nesson. Great thanks for being with us and for being a good sport for 25 years about the you-know thing. Thanks, Eck.
You got it. Bye, Keith.
So the question then becomes, how come there are no scouts in the Hall of Fame, Tom? How come Mel Didier, who got that piece of information from somewhere and helped the Dodgers win that World Series, how come he's not in the Hall of Fame?
That's a great question. There is a groundswell of support now to fix that oversight, because there should be. We have owners, we have umpires, executives. Let's get scouts in there as well.
But it literally said that. Whether or not Mel Didier, had that southern drawl, a veteran scout from many teams and the Dodgers in the 80s, actually said that aloud or not, Gibson, when you see him on the highlight, steps out and it's like there's a voice coming to him. He's like hearing something, and what he was either what he heard or what he read. It's so underrated even today with all the metrics and everything else. What a scout tells you you're going to likely see in a certain situation can make all the difference in the world.